I want you to see the kind of politicians they give us in Biafra land. This is a video that was made by Mazi Simon about Hope Uzodinma. You are going to hear the story of Hope Uzodinma. These are the kind of people they put in place. Now tell me how these people of this kind of a character can ever do anything to benefit anybody. I want you to listen to the story of Hope Uzodinma from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon.
Exposition about Hope Uzodinma. Why are you not making it go viral? Hope Uzodinma was a hardened criminal. He was an armed robber. He killed people during armed robbery. And the last armed robbery attack, when he got arrested with his gang, he was facing firing. He was to face firing squad. I am going to tell you a brief history again today. And I am expecting the people from Imo State. I told you people that I want people from 50 years up to come up with more information. And of course, I will be releasing it little by little. So, Hope Uzodinma was an armed robber. He was an armed robber who faced, death, who was on death row in Imo State. And let me tell you the story. The people, during the time when Hope Uzodinma was to be executed by firing squad, it was during Buhari regime. During Buhari regime, Hope Uzodinma during Buhari regime was an armed robber. He killed people. He killed his victim. And during that time, how they execute people in Nigeria was that it does not matter anywhere the crime was committed. It does not matter where you commit the crime. When they want to execute you, they bring you to your community. When they want to kill you, they bring you to your community to execute you. I want people to recollect and recall this particular history. Hope Uzodinma was facing firing squad. He was brought to his community to be executed. Are you aware of that? During Buhari regime, Hope Uzodinma was brought to his community to be executed by firing squad. It was the Ezemo and the Igwe of the community that came and intervened. They intervened, claiming that if Hope nobody in their land, the blood of their indigene cannot be spilled in their land, that it will bring doom to the entire community. And that was how the king, the Eze Umume, I want you people, those of you who come from Imo State, where Hope Uzodinma come from, I want you to go and ask question. What I'm telling you now, go and ask question. Go and ask the Eze. Go and ask about the Eze Umuma. The Eze Umuma. The Eze Umuma during Buhari regime. Because we are going to dig this thing out. We are going to dig it until we dig everything out to the open. That's how we do. I want those of you who come from where Hope Uzodinma come from to go and make your finding. In 1984, 82, 83, during Buhari regime, I want you to go and ask your mother's question, who was the Eze in Hope Uzodinma's community? Hope Uzodinma's community. Eze Umuma. Eze Umuma, and there is somebody that is the chief priest in that community. When they brought Hope Uzodinma, this Hope Uzodinma, when they brought him to be executed by firing squad for armed robbery, not just ordinary armed robbery, he was killing his victim. He was killing his victim. So when they brought him to the community to be executed, the Eze or Eze Umuma in 1984, 1983, go and ask, we need to dig everything out. They came out with their priest, with their chief priest of that community, of that village. They say there is something, that is date or the oracle, because in those days, in those days, oracle is very strong, not like all this adulterated oracle these days. So they came and the Eze said that no blood of their indigene shall be spilled on their land. That it is going to bring sacrilege, it's going to be sacrilege, it's going to bring doom to them. So the Buhari administration then, they took Hope Uzodinma away. So, you know, to go and kill him somewhere else. So that not to pollute the land. Now, little did these people, where Hope Uzodinma come from, they didn't know that Hope Uzodinma later was not killed. They didn't know that he was not killed. It was from there he ran to Lagos to join 419, continue his criminal activities. Now, the next thing Hope Uzodinma did was to come back during when he contested for Senate. The time he contested for Senate, he came back. He came back. I am also challenging the people in Imo State, in his constituency. Immediately, Hope Uzodinma came back. The opponent, the person that he contested the senatorial districts against, his opponent brought the issue of Hope Uzodinma being an armed robber. Do you know what happened? Hope Uzodinma assassinated him. This is why we say Nigeria breed criminals. And there is no way Hope Uzodinma can be a governor in Biafra land and you see peace and tranquility. It can never happen. The land of Biafra is fighting. And that's why there are chaos in Imo State. And it left for the elders in Imo State to rise up because Hope Uzodinma has spilled the blood of their own people in Imo State. And the land of Biafra is against everything that Hope Uzodinma does. So all the chief priests in Biafra land, all the chief priests in Imo State, I challenge you people to go and consult the oracle and go to work. The only way to restore peace in Imo State and by extension in Biafra land is to chase Hope Uzodinma out of Biafra land because the sacrilege he committed is following him and it is going to follow Imo State.
You are muted. You are muted.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. So now you have heard it from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. First-hand information. And you know our Prime Minister, when he give you, he say, go and ask, go and verify. It's left for people to go and verify. He has seen that the innocent blood he has spilled, you can never have peace in Imo State. That is why every one of us have to be focused. These politicians, imagine the person they make your the same thing when they dig this idiot in Anambra State. That when they dig his record, you begin to see where he's coming from. These are a bunch of people that have sacrificed innocent blood in one way or the other. And this idiot is the one they made the chief. They said he's the leader of the Southeast governors. So he's the one that will decide how they operate and how they attack the Biafran people. Go ahead, my brother.
My question is this. We have people in Imo State, the Imolites. We have elders. We have men of God, so-called. I don't know whether I will call them men of God or I will call them men of gods. We have great people in that land. In addition, with my own people, the Amomara people in Mbise, do you want to tell me that there is nobody that will come out to speak against the evil that this man is committing against the people of Imo State, part of Biafra land? Are there nobody that can come out there and speak? You speak.
Now. He has federal might with him.
You speak. That is the reason why I said this brave. How do you call it? Brevity of an average Igbo man is in question. Yeah.
My dear brother, let me cut you in a little. Let me cut. Even in that Imo state, even some reverend fathers, pastors, they are with Hope Uzodinma.
That is the funniest thing. We saw
He
him when he
give
was
them
in
money.
the traditional rulers.
Chiefs, we know about the chiefs. I telling you, reverend fathers, even their bishops there. They are with him. That's why the judgment of their own will be worse than that of Judas.
That is what is good. So, see, for me, even upon that, see, didn't I decide to voluntarily leave the army when they were giving me orders that did not go in line with my own moral standard? Didn't I decide to leave? But that is my state. If in my mother's state right now, Aba State, old Abia State, something is happening right now, so I cannot speak. I cannot speak out when my own, let me just, they are, see, Okezia, what is the tree? Okezia Basu is my in-law. Okezia Basu is my in-law. He is from Umuobiakwa, a place they call Umuobiakwa, very close to Owahiafo. He is from Umuobiakwa. He's my in-law. Their house is very close to Umuobiakwa police station. Okezia Basu is my in-law. The same SDA people, 7 Days Adventists. Okezia Basu. When he was doing what he was doing, in fact, he was one of the reasons why my Twitter account, the first one was, was banned. He was one of the reasons. My Facebook banned 2 or 3 of my accounts that I was growing that time. Because of that man, because of the thing I was posting against him. I even call out the East Nigerian Conference of the HDA to speak to the man, because the man is disgracing the family of the 7 Days Adventists in Aba. For those of you that knows Aba very well, East Nigerian Conference of HDA is in a place they call along Obika Junction, from Waterside, from Enyimba Hotel, uncompleted Enyimba Hotel, where they have the glass industry, the area there, Umokahia Road, before you get to Obika Junction, before you now proceed to Umokahia Road. For those of you that knows that place, that is where those areas are my family, my mother's people's area. I condemn it. My family condemn it. My mother, who is 91 years old today, condemned Okezia Ikpeazu, called Okezia Ikpeazu, called the wife and spoke to the wife. As you know, the dog, and now you can see how they are dragging him now. If not that Alex so T2, I don't know what he is also doing. Maybe he has also taken instructions from the madman. Okezia Ikpeazu is supposed to be in jail for what he did to Abians. Okezia Ikpeazu is supposed to be in jail. He was so morally bankrupt. I don't know whether you people have heard that nomenclature, Melangembo. For those of you that understand life, will know when a man tells a woman Melangembo, you will understand what the man it means. Melangembo in Ngwa tribe. Melangembo. That was what that man represents. Bunch of immorality and evil. They called him out. People started speaking against Okezia Ikpeazu, especially the Ngwa people where he comes from. What is going on in Imo State? What is happening in Imo State? Is he not a woman, a professor that stood and said, I would not allow this to happen, despite the hundreds of millions of naira they gave him to overturn their stupid election? that brought Alex Oti into? Is it not an Ngwa woman? Is it not an Abia woman or Imo woman also? I don't know who was the return of one great daughter of Biafra land. Although they are also part of one Nigeria, they want one Nigeria to work. Where are these kind of people in Imo State? Come out and speak and bear the consequence so that the world will know that you have spoken. I give you people one proverb here. The hawk descended from the sky, picked up a small chick. The chick was airborne and the chick was shouting, "Tio, tio, tio, tio." People say, "Why are you shouting?" The chicks answered them and said, "I am not shouting that what is holding me most should lead me. I am shouting to tell the world so that the world will hear my voice, that I shouted, I informed them while what was holding me that was stronger than me was holding me." Don't we have the same people today? Look at what he is using, and not even a young man, an old man that is well over 60 years, because when very short, and I know that might be same people where my people were, they are short people. They are short people. I believe that that man with Wune, Wune, I heard that man clearly. That is the people that he is amassing right now, equipping them to go and fight and continue to fight those that remains. Well, it is only that we have not gotten our own foundation properly. Supposing we have gotten our own foundation properly, because where you can stand and launch a pad, where you can stand and launch, where you control, these people will run away. Supposing we have gotten that, these people would have run away from that place, because they would not have, that place would not be very, very hot for them to stay. They can stay there and begin to sabotage and kill and murder our own people. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. You have spoken well. I appreciate you for your wonderful contribution. And let's go to Oluchinwa God. Machineke, yeah, go ahead, speak to us, Oluchi. Today, I know I'm not going to refer you as, I know you are.
The truth survivor. Well done, well done. One shall be well with you. I want to greet Max. I greet you. Yeah. So I want to greet everybody in this panel.
No.
Because I am from Imo State. State of Owerri.
Yes.
Anyway. And well, most of us who know the history, who was alive, and we saw things unfold.
Very good.
I want to tell everybody here today, this hope madness is supposed to have stopped after the declaration of Biafra.
Definitely, yes.
Because there was a template put in place by onye you touch that period.
Yes.
Now, mgbe o putri ihe niile in place, ihe o tinyere in place wee declare Biafra na ndị apụọrọ anyị, also ha enye anyị ohere na Biafra land, and he meant it.
Yep.
But something happened along the way. That's today. Each time I call here, I'm a very happy person, but what keeps me angry, and let me tell everybody that the anger that I have is not that anger people will get, and they say anger affects people's head. I'm not that kind of person. I am healthy. I am 1000% healthy. I'm not in any medication. I am not in anything. So, but when you see anger, you remember when these things begin to happen after the declaration, remember that Dr. Solomon Nkwocha, Engineer Solomon Nkwocha, was also working with Obatobie. And that period, all the things that have been going on then, he knows everything. But my anger today is because Obatobie was not there. The people he trusted, the people he give this tax to bring these criminals to justice, the people he entrusted, say, I'm not going to hear or say it because Obatobie is a very, 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 very intelligent human being. And him okurie na yaji touch na abanda na the way Russia ga, the way they are going, that he might declare this Biafra before the time. This is the area people have a handed dispute. Honor is an open declaration he made. They sent almost 4 attempts to come and buy him. Man, had the stock in Denmark. Anywhere they get to, they will get stock. He will tell us, like, Finland, but because when the issue, people will look up to. That's every year when I come here, I talked about Ikonso. I talked about Ikonso in Senegal. From Senegal, we saw that happen in our 2 eyes. Now, I actually saw lawyer. Mana ndị ahụ ahapụrụ ihe n'aka was ndị hụrụ na alụrụ anyị ọgụ Ikonso wụ ọga ha niile. Onye ka isi ji ọkpa atọ na shoulder, ọ nọ ndị Ikonso. Commander G, achọrọ m ịkpọ ya ha niile nọcha ndị Ikonso. And ha ji anya ahụ ihe Ikonso actụrụ. And today, Obatobie ha kpọọ ya for questioning, ha nụrụ questioning from questioning. Ebe a ka anyị nọ today, here we are today. These people cannot hold brief for Obatobie. When all we say, all you say shameful something. Mmadụ pụta na new. Yes, I nyekwere isi nyere m tools. Dị anyị awe wete tools. Ihe ga na-ekwu m ego ewetara ego, ịhụrụ ego, but tools dị iche na ego. Onye pụta ya ga nwanne ọ na-ewe m iwe because this achọrọ m ịkpọ m ha abụọ ha, but o nwere 2 names. Mmadụ aha abụọ na-ekpesi shift and inch after the declaration. And all na ndị a mere that stay public to us, to United States Biafra government under Dr. Ngozi Adebeze. Nwanne, if they have made that comment, I understand we kwuo n'okwu ebe unu nọ, ha agbachie nkịtị. Kwuo n'okwu, ha agbachie nkịtị, anyị na-asa gwa na anyị ya emechi ọnụ ha. Today, ịhụna ihe their silence cost, right? Ịhụna what their silence have cost us. Oge nke Amaka pụta buru ego wa were tụbụrụ were nye ha ngo ọgbara nye ha. Kama ha ga-apụta ihe alụmụrụ ọgụ ya kemgbe ha many years. Ha hụ ya on a platter of gold. Nwaanyị akwụrụ. Mee ya ụwa niile. Let me tell you, one of my sister, ha obi UK. Ọ bịara obodo anyị nọ because ha nwere ụlọ ha ka m na-ama na-eji ya. Di ya ewu nnukwu mmadụ, ị na-anụ nnukwu mmadụ, ọkwa ha ekpekpe na ngwa. Ọ sị na oge declare Biafra, ọ sị na UK, ọ sị ma the prime ministers watching ya. And after the declaration, enwere meeting, they were supposed to meeting of Igbo community na be Elizabeth Queen, UK. Also, I would that happiness. Now I got the meeting. Yero, or na jubilate. You know, na my still on actual ladies or son na Biafra na Biago. Also, you know, like Bachanketi. Now everybody kept quiet and looking at her. Ya na say ke kwani ya gbara nkiti ihe achọga emegonu. They start to tell that my sister that ke ihe ọ na-ejubilate na the same narrative na Simon emego Nnamdi Kanu overthrow. No mego Nnamdi Kanu overthrow. Ya jo ya so how. Ne declare go Biafra akwa ha niile hụrụ ha si yes ha hụrụ ya, but what they now tell her that Obata Obi overthrow Ohamadike nwanne ọkwa ebe ihe ha
just imagine propaganda.
Yes.
What has overthrow got to do with that?
Just imagine something does not exist. That Nnamdi Kanu said that Nnamdi Kanu's Biafra, that Nnamdi Kanu's Biafra is not Simon's Biafra. This is narrative they sold to this happy person, but I don't know what. So to cut the long story short, my only anger. Oh, mother born Mbaraga. Because they were pleaded with.
What will be?
That was when the cigar told me for anybody.
I chose a solution.
Yes, what solution can I? God bless you, member. So, in any military, in any government, we have said this repeatedly. Dr. Ngozo they have said it. Even the general that refused Donald Trump to overthrow, to do something. Today, that man carried the overall general. Has he been removed? He has not been removed because Donald Trump said do something that is illegal. This man, Ajo. And honorable feel as to Donald Trump, the way he is, when he come again, the man is in trouble. But the man said, no. You were president. I didn't pay allegiance to you. I pay allegiance to the Constitution of the United States of America.
To the country.
Our men should pay allegiance to the United States of Biafra. They need to say, come and say how war for Biafra. And when as soon as this is done, when any of the question on Ali, because all template set now declare now ga aya when Obata Obi so ga-egbu ho si no na ha ga-enyere anyị ohere ka anyị mejie ihe anyị but ịhụrụ ndụ ndị a dị ihe hope burule amaghị m the mission ha nyere ya but this man orekugo ọgwa naanị Imo State orekugo into Biafra land and he ogwe ndị na-aka na-arụ ọrụ like that about that who spoke. My Archbishop Owerri Diocese na Santa Cathedral. Pope Buchaya abịa dị hele ya aka n'isi. Ebe ọbụla egbuge on Sunday ya ga church. Marakwa na mgbe onye isi nọ ya ọ nwere mgbe Obata Obi nyere iwu so o nwekwula onye chọọchị na-anabata ha n'ụlọ chọọchị ha.
Yes.
Na ọ wụ onye arụ.
Including ma Ugochi nyere, ichete Ugochi nyere.
Yes.
That is ụmụ ndị mmadụ dị ọchọ many times ọchọ ka ogbu Ugochi nyere.
Yes.
Ezigbote ego ka ọ na-ebunye ndị fada na ha. Ndị ocho, ndị Chineke vụrụ ọnụ na ọta.
Obata Obi warned them that they cannot be accepting a killer in their church. Onye na-egbu mmadụ n'ụlọ ụka ha. Man, today, how can we celebrate it to them?
Celebrate it to them, oh yes, God,
so you ask me, my brother, this is where immigration were in wayo. Ebe ki iwe m na-eshi aga.
Brother, ịma na oge Obata Obi ahụ ndị fada anụ ndị criminals anụ na-anabata egwubịa dị ha niile n'anya because Obata Obi
ha ekele bata n'ụlọ ụka again.
Yeah,
no, you may not but I know look and again with him to contend with. Oh no, one of the one in Mbaka came back and begin to beg it no talk and he jaka currency.
Exactly. Exactly.
Painful. It's very painful.
Anaghịzi eme timpọn hope chikasizie na-egbu ndị mmadụ ka ọkụkọ. My brother, like you said, natural solution. Can we get the solution? The solution natural. A lot of people equally mandi kuro spiritually, mandi kuro physical, mandi reverend, mandi church. Only the solution.
Of course.
The solution wo ndị na-emere anyị ihe ha tụsịa ndị a na Biafra land.
Yeah.
Ha pụọrọ anyị. Our DPM is saying it every day. They should leave. They should leave our land.
But Amapu just by saying it, you know that, right?
Exactly. That's why I put it that way.
Yeah.
Ndị a ga-egbugide anyị ọ maka onye na-egbu bụ onye ya dịka enwe ihe megeni. Mana a na-akwafu ọbara everyday na be anyị. Everyday. Mana agodi na ọbata obi nọ ya edeclare Biafra. Tell me, this group of men, my brother, ihe agwara last time kwukoro shore ya. Ihe na-agba mara everyday. Man, let's have these people.
How far we have gone?
My brother, I got far. We went so far.
Very far.
This guy were legend. Okpara basket, okpara ekete. Ali Igbo niile anụrụ ji ma ha niile anụrụ ji. Hey! Ikwu okwu ya ekwu onye korokoro na announcement ya sị gị na gị pụọ n'ụzọ na gị chọkwa na gị nwa ha agazi nụrụ ọzọ.
Everywhere.
My brother, lene ihe ahụ gazi na. Any day hope na-akpọta Fulani every day, a na-ebutere Fulani, a na-amụda ndị be anyị like ọkụkọ. Look at one of our sisters na-ekwu ihe mere na-eko ụtụtụ. I just said it somewhere. Eko ụtụtụ ndị amị ji aka ha gbuo ndị be anyị wuru isi ebe dọta na eko ụtụtụ. Ji destroy zi eko ụtụtụ. Today ndị amị nọ na eko ụtụtụ ama ma eko ụtụtụ ozi their barracks. Onye hope ụzọ dị mma mere anyị. Mgbe ọ bata obi nọ ya, ọ sị gị oge o mechazi Benue, unu chọọ enyemaka anyị bịa mere ọnụ ihe. Ụjọ abịa ha na Benue. Ha arịọmazi ọtọm si ya biko, ọ sị na ka anyị bịa mere ọnụ ihe unu ụmụnne anyị. Ụjọ abịa ha, everybody was shaking. Na enyi m webatakwa ndị ọrụ ya na nsogbu adịkwala. If na emechara ga Benue ga mee ihe bata,